If you are a tradesperson and you're trying to hire a virtual assistant, first off, congratulations. That means your business is growing and you'll soon be off to the races. But also, secondly, it means that it's probably been very hard to hire for a VA if you're watching this video. So in this video, I'm gonna go over how I would recommend hiring if you are a small business or a tradesperson. And then I'm also going to talk about the specific tasks that you can delegate to make sure it's worth your time. Typically for a job like this, you're looking to hire somebody virtually for a lot cheaper than you would be able to get in the United States. I would actually recommend using a platform like Upwork or Fiverr. They're going to have so many different options for folks who are looking more for part-time work. If you use LinkedIn or Indeed, those are going to be folks typically who are looking more for full-time work. And now when you're looking through an Upwork profile or a Fiverr profile, one thing that I would absolutely make sure of is you actually scroll a few pages in. If you're looking at folks who are going to be on the top list, you're not actually going to be working with that VA. Typically, you'll be working with a team of folks that might get changed out interchangeably who aren't really going to know your business. Instead, I would recommend looking for somebody who has much fewer reviews and is a little bit more open to have our flexibility. And you have to keep in mind that person is likely going to be working with multiple other companies, but when you need them, if you don't need urgent tasks, it could definitely be a good way to help boost your business. And you might be thinking, all right, I need them to do this one task. And you know what that one task is, which is why you've been thinking about bringing on help. But let me tell you about some other tasks that you might not even be thinking of. So the first one would be scheduling, as well as client management. So that's going to be really making sure that if clients have any general inquiries that you're typically answering, that your VA is just going through and answering the generic questions. That way, they're only escalating questions to you that are very pertinent or need a specialist answer. Second, they should be doing quoting and invoicing. So after you meet with a potential client, what I actually recommend doing is getting on WhatsApp and just audio transcribing. And you can even do this while you're driving to the next spot. And then they'll be able to take that audio recording, put it into a quote, and then send it directly to the client. Honestly, I think that this is the most effective way to get quotes out. That way, while you're still on the road, the client's already looking at the quote and already has it in hand. Fourth, they can also help with material tracking. I generally apply this whenever you think that something is going to be late or isn't coming in. If you're waiting on a part or if you're waiting for something that's going to have a long lead time, having them check it and stay on top is absolutely important. It's very important also to have your virtual assistant communicating with your client. So let's say you're waiting on an auto part to come in. Whenever you get an updated time of arrival, actually communicating that to the client is going to be essential and it's going to make for smooth sailing. So I would definitely recommend giving your assistant access to any emails of the business that have to do with tracking and tracking those products as they come into the shop. 5, CRM support, where I think a lot of tradespeople don't capitalize enough. And it really depends on what trade you're in. But if you do something that requires routine maintenance, I would actually keep a list of all of your current clients. Let's say you sell windows and they need to be replaced every 10 years. Keep a list of everyone that you have in your system and follow up with them in 10 years. I know that seems insane, but you can actually automate a lot of these. Same with if you have a mechanic shop where somebody's going to need an oil change on average every year. Creating those automatic reminders is going to be absolutely essential. And you can use your virtual assistant to do custom outreach. So not only should you have an automatic reminder that's just in your CRM system, but also having your assistant send a personalized text, a personalized email, or even giving them a call is going to be a huge difference in actually getting people to book rather than just something that's automated that goes out once. Hi, my name is Paris Bland, and I am the founder of Digital Executive. So if any of these things sound like something that you could use help with, please send me a message. We hire virtual assistants in Latin America specifically for tradespeople. And if you are looking for somebody part-time because you're growing, or you're looking for somebody full-time, we can help with both. So if you need someone to help you 10 hours a week or 5 hours a week or 20 hours a week, we're going to typically have people on staff that we can pair you up with immediately. Feel free to send us a message. I'm always open to chat, always happy to help. And I should have our direct line in the description. Please feel free to send us a text message. I promise I'll get back to you.